yesterday. Time to release the Cup Series schedule and, of course, Daytona 500. First race you're going to see for the Cup Series going to take place on the Sunday right after the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. So every series will start at the beginning of the same week, and every series will go 42 weeks. But for the second race, we go to Atlanta. We travel just slightly up to Atlanta. At the conclusion of Atlanta, we hit our West Coast swing like normal. Auto Club, Vegas, Sonoma, Phoenix, pretty normal. Your normal West Coast swing, a little difficult here towards the end. You got road course, and you got a short track, and after that, you hit up Richmond. Could be a little difficult as well. After Richmond, you hit up Martinsville for the night race. We're going to do Martinsville at night as our first Martinsville race. In conclusion of that, you hit up Talladega. Very, very simple, but could be a little difficult as well, with an off week thrown in here as well, in between Sonoma and Phoenix. So, off week right here after Sonoma. That's going to be our first off week, but could be a little difficult, and of course, got to throw Road America right here as well, right after Talladega. So, a little difficult portion of the schedule after Road America. Got Iowa, so keeping it difficult still. First 11 races could all be real difficult races, apart from maybe Auto Club. That's more of a simple track, but still drafting track. So I could see a lot of different winners at the beginning of the season. Definitely a difficult portion of the schedule. After this, we're a little normal. Back to Chicagoland, mile and a half. Simple. After that, you hit Darlington, another simple-ish track, but still kind of difficult with the wall where it is and the apron being auto spin and stuff. Could see difficult. So difficult beginning part of the schedule with 2 road courses, some short tracks and stuff. And after that, we got the Indianapolis Roval at race 14. So that could spice some things up as well. You got 3 road courses the first half of the schedule already. You got a bunch of short tracks and not too many mile and a halves. You got Atlanta race 2, you got Auto Club race 3, and then you have Chicagoland right there at race 13. But you got those 3 races and a bunch of road courses, a bunch of short tracks, so it could be a difficult portion of the schedule for some people. After the Indianapolis road course, we hit up Texas Motor Speedway. More of a simple track, but 1 lane, so could still be a little difficult. After Texas, we hit up Mid-Ohio, another road course. Could be difficult for some people. We're getting closer to the playoffs now, but already 4 road courses in the schedule. We have a bunch of short tracks and not too many mile and a half, so not your conventional NASCAR schedules so far up to this point. After that, we go Charlotte Coca-Cola 600, gotta have it in here. Race 17, perfect spot for it. After Charlotte, we have an off week, our 3rd off week of the season so far. After that, we then have Bristol. And after Bristol, we have Iowa. 2 short tracks back to back, right in between an off week. So we got Charlotte, off week, Bristol, Iowa. So you could use that off week to practice for Bristol, practice for Iowa, maybe set your car up nicely for one of those races. Go out there and win. After Iowa, we got the Brickyard 400. Gotta run the oval as well. I got Indianapolis in here twice. You got the road course, you got the oval. The oval, again, very good races, long straightaways, a lot of passing. But I could see it being a one-man show, like normal. Around Dover, that's our next race. Definitely could be a little difficult as well, because Dover is like a 1-lane track and stuff, so if someone goes past, could easily be put in the wall. So we're getting closer to the playoffs. Got to see. You might want to get a win if you don't already have a win. After Dover, we have Kansas. Just a normal, simple track. And Kansas, pretty easy, in my opinion. Just got to maintain the outside. So if you're not good at hanging the outside, you might not be your track. But inside still kind of works for maybe the first lap or 2. Then it transitions to the outside. But after Kansas, we have Michigan, which is a more conventional track, kind of like Auto Club and stuff. After Michigan, we got Gateway. A simple-ish track, but still could be difficult depending on your driving style since it is a flat track. But right after Michigan, it might be difficult to pick up the pace. After Gateway, we then have Watkins Glen. Right before Christmas break, got Watkins Glen, so this could be a little difficult for people that maybe aren't so good at road courses. You got a nice little quick chicane in there and a bunch of other stuff, so it could be a little difficult. After that, we go back, finally normal. Daytona could be a more calm race for some people, maybe not for others, but Daytona right here, right before the playoffs hit. So, first race of the playoffs, round of 16, you got to hit up Kentucky. First race of the playoffs, got to open it up. After that, we got Pocono, which will be the 350-mile version, not the 300-mile version. So, 350 mile version around Pocono. Second race of the playoffs. After that, you got to hit up the road course of Charlotte Roval. Going to always be in the playoffs. Got to have it in the playoffs. So, 3 different tracks around the round of 16. Could see 3 completely different winners, with Kentucky being your more conventional mile and a half. You got Pocono as a more of triangle track. Got to sacrifice 2 corners to make your car good at one of them. You got the Charlotte Roval, 55 laps. Could see a road course guy win that one. And after that, you got Canadian Tire right here in the round of 12. You got Bristol right after in New Hampshire. So, of course, you got New Hampshire. Really liked when they had the 300-mile version and 301-mile version. Kind of wish to go back to that because that was fun. It was fun seeing the extra lap added. But Bristol, more of your conventional track, difficult track as well to keep your car from spinning. Could really be a loose racetrack. Road course, again, could see the same winner that you got at the Charlotte Roval at Canadian Tire. They're good at just every road course in the game. But New Hampshire, more of your flat track, kind of a gateway type feel, just with an even amount of space in each corner, and there's not that little thing on the backstretch to catch you out. But New Hampshire, more of your short track since it's like a mile track. But after that, we then have the round of 8 at Richmond. Your more Iowa, Richmond feel to it. Could see your normal winner who has like 8-9 wins throughout the year win this one. After Richmond, you got your Talladega. Right here, could get you in the Final Four just by winning Talladega, your nice little wild card. And then you got Homestead right after, which used to be the championship race. It is our championship race, but not this year, not for Season 2. It's going to be a completely different track for the championship. But you got Richmond, you got Homestead, could get normal winners in there, and then you got your little wild card if you made the round of 8. Good for you. You got a shot at the championship by just winning Talladega. But you got to win Talladega to then get in here, and then you're probably going to have to win Las Vegas to win your championship, because Las Vegas is going to be our championship race. But, of course, you're going to have to maybe win Las Vegas, because a lot of times you got to win the race to beat the champion. But not always. You could be lucky with that as well. But that is the Cup schedule. And I could see some weird winners I could see a weird Final Four in this one, considering we have 2 road courses and a super speedway in the playoffs, so could see a weird thing with it, and we'll just have to wait and see who gets it done. But Las Vegas, good race to have a championship at. Of course, if you're interested in joining the Cup Series, you can use the link in the description to join, fill out your application, and get accepted by the time we even are able to run the championship race, because we don't have a limit on if you can run the championship race or not. You're just not going to be fighting for a championship, because we already have a Final Four decided. If you want to go vote on those polls, we have them in our community tab. But if you want to join, just use the Discord link in the description, join up, and fill out your application, and then we'll see you at Homestead for the championship race, and then we'll have our off-season stuff, and then we'll have Daytona at the beginning of June, so see you there.